Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Carlson here, and we are going into more My Hero Academia as we are journeying further through Season 5, and I guess crossing the halfway mark for this season as we get into episodes 13 to 15 for this season. A season that has been really, really great. Obviously, the last 2 weeks we have been pretty much focused on the whole little tournament thing between Class A and Class B, of course. Which Class A came out on top. I guess that was kind of par for the course, but yeah, it was just very, very interesting to see how things would go down, just in general, but obviously with the last episode, with it being the final round. It was pretty intense to follow what was happening, especially with Deku, because of the fact that he manifested a new ability, one that nor anyone else seemed to recognize, but one that derived itself from his One For All ability, of course. So, yeah, although it's a bit more stronger in this scenario than when one of the previous users had it, because it was obviously embedded with him when he had One For All. So yeah, but yeah, it was really, really great stuff these last few episodes. So yeah, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen next with the tournament, of course, being over. So yeah, with that said, why don't we get into the first of these 3 episodes for My Hero Academia with episode 13 of Season 5. Let's go. Oh. My boy! Shigaraki! It's been a while, buddy! Holy shit! We haven't seen Shigaraki in quite some time. Holy shit! If we're gonna be dealing with Shigaraki, great. Just great.
Given how well you work together, huh?
Does it look that way to you? You better get your eyes and head checked out soon then.
That's right, we're friends.
Huh? How do you get off making up random crap like that, you icy hot idiot?
He loves to piss him off.
Supplementary.
They were interviewed for an entire hour, but all Bakugo's answers were trashed.
Yeah!
Why they cut me out?
I don't know! Why did they cut you out?
In the past, if there was an incident with this many casualties, everyone would be blaming the heroes for their ineptitude in the field. But right now, I suppose you could say we're at a critical juncture in time.
Yeah, we need heroes more than ever, so we can't really harp on about them.
Better after training.
I'm psyched to see her, but isn't she the most celebrity-obsessed pro there is?
Quiet, shrimp.
Oh, wow!
This lesson is Video 101, taught by an active pro and
So this is how to teach good PR.
The perfect person.
A hero who makes people feel safer?
Lovely.
Now you have to grill him.
A boy like you showed up to save me. I'm afraid my heart would go into overdrive.
Oh, wow!
Have heart problems?
He's just my type.
Even higher.
Yeah, I'm not really here to discuss your family issues. And if you want people to
He's
feel
the
safe,
son
I'd
of the
recommend
number one hero,
smiling
just
at least
saying.
once. You flash those pearly whites and the ladies will drop dead, you feel me?
If I smile, then they'll die?
Oh my god!
So when we do an interview, we should...
And your safety is guaranteed thanks to my encyclopedic knowledge.
Confidence makes people rely on you.
Hi there, I'm a Gravity. My quirk is 0 gravity, and when I'm around, your problems
I love that rhyming for some reason.
Oh, everyone loves a gentle hero.
And she's wholesome. People will love her.
Someone else he should be learning from right now.
Oh no.
Deku, yes.
Had a feeling.
Treat. I saw you in action.
Oh no, he's
Just super glad.
frozen.
Sure, we'd all love to know what was going through.
Unique to me, while also being true homages to him. For
You can't do that on camera,
Smash, I
Deku.
just stated all my didn't name an ultimate after, so it feels like I made it my own. And recently, I integrated part of that move into some other things I'm working on to create Delaware Smash Master the ability that it's waiting for me, along with others. I put a lock on it, but it's still there. And if I'm the one who imprisoned it, I can choose when to use it and when not to.
Ooh.
I just
Nice.
have to open the... I did it!
Oh. Yeah, it wasn't impressive to everyone else, but
Sure, it was
No
just
one
a tiny
knows.
wisp, but that's the first step to one day controlling this power.
Seriously?
Hero work studies? Really?
Shoot. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Heroes must learn to deal with the recent increase in villainous organizations. This is a reaction to what happened in Deka City.
Had a
The League
feeling.
must be involved. It's obvious.
If things are
They're
ramping
beating around
up,
the bush
then,
here.
yeah.
Commission must have intelligence that another crisis might be in the pipeline. Please tell your students after this meeting.
We understand, sir.
I love how
That's
the
all.
teachers are still getting
Concerning the
homework.
Commissioner's other program.
Ooh, other
It's been
program.
4 months since you...
Oh dear, is it actually possible that you've forgotten what day it is?
Oh no.
1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas, everyone!
Oh my, how could you forget? How could you forget?
There's no need to worry. The school will find a place for me.
Still, it's gotta feel weird. You going back
You
to Peter's
tried.
Bakugo?
You tried. Oh. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
But you had a ton of people scouting you after the sports fest. You came in first. You could go wherever you want to.
I'm not interested in learning anything from some second-tier wannabe.
Oh, wow.
Touch me and you die!
On.
Shido, you're trying your best.
Spirit.
Oh.
I'm supposed to say trick or treat?
Not quite. Wrong holiday.
Why is Eric? I love it. This is adorable. This is wholesome. You just love to see it.
Here, take these eggs I painted.
That's Easter, but thanks. There.
Yeah. Confuddled.
Her horn. Looks like it's gotten bigger.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Tokoyami. Wow. Just look. Oh my god. Oh, please tell me they exchanged gifts. My heart.
At the time, not knowing what the future held.
If you don't have choices you like, I was thinking, come with me. Do a work study with Endeavor,
Fucking go.
the #1 hero.
Holy damn, this might be good. That will be opportunistic if them two are gonna, you know, go to Todoroki for the, you know, Endeavor Hero Agency thing. So yeah. So it will be very, very interesting. Obviously, times are getting a bit urgent when it comes to bloody to the whole thing with, you know, Hero Agency and all that shit. But yeah. So yeah. It's weird though, 5 seasons and there hasn't really been a Christmas. But again, I've mentioned before how the dates are pretty close between the beginning of season 1 and where we are at right now. It's not like a yearly thing, is it? So yeah, it's a very, very long game. So yeah, but it will be very, very. I'm guessing that's what we're going to be focusing on, should I say, next in terms of. I guess the mini arc that we'll have within this season. Obviously, it's been big news. And yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how things will go. Because obviously, like I said, times are urgent. Students need to get back into the field. With the fact that the heroes out there are pretty much understaffed. So yeah, but I mean, I guess the villains are giving them the runaround, really, because it's like, okay, well, you got to pick up your pace if you want to, you know, thrive and all of that, because, yeah, especially with that beginning at Deka, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's great to see Shigaraki back. Tamura, like I said before, Tamura is my favorite antagonist, I would say, from the lot of My Hero Academia. And I am really, really excited to see where things are going to go for him this season. So, yeah, but for a Christmas episode, it's very I guess if you want to dub it that, very dark note to start off on, isn't it? Where he just levels an entire city. So it's like, 'tis the season, right? Oh boy. But it was really, really, great stuff when it came to, the events of this episode. Like, especially with there was the whole PR shit in the beginning, not just in terms of the whole Mount Lady educationals that was offered, especially with Todoroki. That was just really, really great, like especially with how she was giving flattery and all of that, and he's just like, wait, is there something wrong with your heart? But also the joint interview with Bakugo and Todoroki, to the point where they just were like, you know what, Bakugo, he's eliminated from this. So yeah. But yeah, I also got to say though, just flashing back to what happened at Deka, yeah, I mean, I don't know why, but there's just something about that shot of Shigaraki that just screams menacing. It's like, you know what? It's been a while since I've caused some shit, so yeah, I want to make a good first impression and all of that. So. Yeah, but I mean, he just does look more and more terrifying, I would say. So, but yeah, I don't know if this is all gonna lead up to some obviously, I don't expect to focus on the hero agency thingy mabob for the rest of the I mean, we're at like the halfway point, so I don't expect it to carry on for the rest of the season. But like I said, I feel like the next few episodes are going to focus on that. But I do suspect that maybe Shigaraki might carry some importance towards the end of the season. If we're seeing him just causing headaches in regards to what happened at Deka, then it might just be a little teaser of things to come. So not just that though, but like especially towards the end of the episode, there's that wholesome vibe, isn't there, when it comes to, oh yeah, Christmas, yay, awesome. Like it's the calm before the storm. Everyone's happy, everyone's in great spirits, and then there's going to be something along the lines of this season that's going to rip your heart out, so, yeah. Oh, man. But, yeah, it was just really, really great stuff. It's so funny, though, thinking back to the whole PR shit in the beginning, and with Todoroki and Bakugo, they were really, really heavily praised with what they did in the last episode, as we saw. To the point where they got a bloody interview going on for both characters. Deku's done some, not to diminish Bakugo and Todoroki's great work, but Deku's done some really, really incredible shit as well. Especially when you consider what happened with Overhaul last season. And, yeah, I'm just thinking that because Deku absolutely froze. He was bricking it, which obviously I can't really blame him. But I just find it so funny that no one, is saying, oh my god, Deku, how you took down Overhaul was just really, really incredible. No one's saying that. But you got, two other characters who easily took care of some nobodies, I guess you could call them, and yeah, I don't know. That's just baffling me. But it is just great to see Bakugo just thrive. He was not having it. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what will happen for the for this hero agency bit that we are going to seemingly journey on. But yeah, also of course had a bit of an update in regards to Black Whip, of course, because we know how detrimental that was to Deku in the last episode, or the last videos I went through, should I say. And you know, a little bit of progress. I just love it though. He was so excited, and that's it though. We can understand why he's excited about the about progress being made in terms of unlocking Black Whip, but to the eyes of everyone else who is out of the loop when it comes to One for All and all of that. I mean, apart from Bakugo, but it's still doesn't look impressive and all of that. But for everyone else who just doesn't know the full shebang, it's just like, well, that was underwhelming. So yeah, so I just love that. Anyways, let's get on to the next episode, as we are, I guess, seemingly going to be beginning this new arc for the hero agency thing. So with that said, it is episode number 14. Let's go.
Greg, you gotta have more faith in me than that.
Yeah, guess he's on the phone too. Not our hero. Oh man.
All I want's for you to believe in me. I will not convinced I'm on his side. My guess is someone's observing me and my conversations.
And it's spilling little teasers.
I'll pinpoint the location of the Nomus as soon as I can.
Just to cause doubt for Darby.
I'm off.
Plan to return to the public eye soon. There are many eager for me to be on the streets again.
One less lung, but still a lot of heart. A lot of room for that heart of being a hero.
Hear that.
Oh. Best Genius is not having the greatest time, is he? Oh, we got a new intro! I like the other one, but... Let's go! I guess it's time for a new intro.
My head so often.
Aww.
But talking to you like this, seeing that look on your face, I don't think I'll worry as much anymore.
He's grown so far, hasn't he? Oh. See, Deku's now gonna burst. There we go. Now they're gonna have... There's definitely gonna be a leak from downstairs. God damn these pipes. It ain't pipes. It ain't a leaking pipe.
Provides these. Thanks to the countless micro devices installed in his wings.
Oh shit!
He'll expose everything about the heroes. A grunt like you can offer us a peek at the hero network at best, but as the number 2 hero, Hawks can go much.
If I have to train you. I gave my permission reluctantly as a favor to Shoto, but I wish he'd come on his own.
It's already done, so don't complain.
Shoto!
I've been thinking some supplementary lessons.
Again.
Right. If I were you, I'd try to bust all of them out.
Well,
I don't think that's gonna help.
Too, young Bakugo.
Huh?
I'd say you and Endeavor are similar in many ways.
Oh no.
It'd be worthwhile for you to see.
Like I said, just stand back.
They want to be out there though, like being heroes, making a good impression.
I have received the divine revelation from the universe.
Oh no.
Run!
Before the sound of the impact. It's not just a matter of being fast.
Perceptive as well. Paying attention.
The universe has whispered into my brain.
Get off the Kool-Aid!
You show great skill. Why create such chaos? I'm afraid
Think of how much good you could do.
Ah, my throat is burning.
Yeah, which means you won't be able to shout any kind of predictions or warnings about the universe. Sucks to be you.
What do you think, kid?
Oh,
I said to warn me before showing up.
Didn't have time. I was already in the area.
It would just be too distracting.
You were just following Star Servant study at your agency?
I pawned them off on my sidekicks to train for the moment. I feel bad, but I've got a ton of stuff on my plate and don't have time for them.
You may be quick,
Ooh.
but I was still faster than you.
Gotten really popular recently. It was written a while back, but it has predictions about the future that seem pretty relevant today.
Is that going back to what that guy was preaching about?
A number of people, and the burdens of the world will go to the others. I highlighted some parts if you don't have time to
Good that he knows. He's reading the room.
Alex is pushing? I should check it out too. Maybe the secret to his speed is hidden inside of it.
Oh my
Here you go.
goodness.
I brought extras just in case. Hard. Upheld by personal responsibility.
Something stinks in his eyes. Oy.
Welcome to the Endeavor Agency.
Call us the Flaming Sidekickers!
Holy whoa.
Flaming sidekickers.
Responsibility. Trendy idea lately.
It's like he was completely negating everything from before. He usually has that vapid smile, saying whatever comes to mind.
No filter. But now
He wasn't joking
he's got
around
sincerity. It is a contradiction. For some reason I do like that shot of Endeavor just like...
That's it. The second word from each highlighted part.
Oh, coded. Nice.
They number over 100,000.
Holy fuck.
In 4 months. We need
That's when shit hits the fan, I guess.
because that's when they strike.
Yeah. 4 months to get ship shape and ready to go. Boy. Well, that's delightful. That is certainly delightful. Okay. So yeah, we're getting a bit more in terms of yeah, we're getting a bit more in terms of like shit hitting the fan there, aren't we? Oy. So 4 months, Liberation Army will attack, basically. They will strike, they will cause shit, yeah. So oh, but it was just very interesting, and I'm glad that he did notice Hawks acting a bit like sincere, like especially yeah, especially with the, you know, difference in how he was in the season 4 finale till right now. So yeah, but eesh. So that's just very. So yeah, it's just very, very fascinating to learn a bit more about that. Really. So yeah. But yeah, very, very interesting. So yeah. Ooh. So obviously we had Slide and Go there as well. With this warning about the Liberation Army, but yeah, 100,000. That is rough. That is rough. So, thankfully, I mean, there was that worry from Hawks about the fact that he wasn't sure if Endeavor can't exactly leak information, but he just needs people prepared. So before the Liberation Army they attack. So, but it was just very, very great stuff going into this, setting things up for. I mean, because 4 months, so I don't know, unless they, you know, accelerate shit. I don't know if we're gonna like see that come to fruition in this episode or something like that, or this season, should I say? Because as I mentioned in the last episode, in regards to it, it's funny we haven't had a Christmas episode of, you know, the 5 seasons we've gone through. The dates are very, very close together. Yeah, so yeah, there are like certain there are multiple episodes that can coincide within one day, for example. But yeah, I mean, this is all about acting, really. So yeah, but yeah, it's going to be very interesting to pick up on that story anyway. So yeah, but it was great to see Hawks in a bit of a difficult position because of this whole warning that it's hovering above his head about this war breaking out, and yeah, with the fact that he has eyes are on him when it comes to the villains. Yeah, it's very, very difficult to try to keep a good demeanor, and you know, he's got a very, very confident demeanor as well. Has Hawks. So it is very interesting. It was very, very fun to see like such a pressurizing, I guess, element really for his character, because of the fact that he's hoping that Endeavor will take his will not just take his suggestion and you know, pick up on the signs that he's suggested, but also being able to work out what he suggested. So and thankfully Endeavor did that. So yeah. But yeah, it was very, very great stuff, building things up for well, what I want to assume that the Liberation War thing is gonna fast forward. 4 months is gonna, you know, turn into 4 days, not 4 days, or maybe weeks. But yeah, like I said, we'll just have to wait and see what will happen. So yeah, but yeah, let's move on to the next one, the final episode of the 3. So with that said, let's go. Intro is amazing, by the way.
Is that you not only read it, you truly understand Destro.
Yes.
You're someone who gets us.
Gee, thanks.
If I'm being honest, I still don't really get what we're doing. Teach me sometime.
Happy to. Bet you'll catch on fast.
You may go, Hawks.
The League has definitely expanded. Oh boy.
Trained to intercept the smallest pieces of intelligence.
Good, because of course you got Bug's plan to. Yeah, nice.
I can hear.
Droid and Tomura will ruin this world.
Lovely.
4 months.
4 months. 4 months until shit hits the fan. At least you got the affirmation there.
There's so much I don't know, and the clock's ticking.
Because they're gonna keep some things hush-hush as well.
Be too late.
Yeah.
Before that, I'll send a signal.
Oh, the mark of the beginning of the end, I guess.
Secretly, more manpower.
More heroes. Deku. Oh, shit.
Is that the reason you summoned me?
Yes. This will provide the students with some real-world
Yeah,
experience.
there we go.
And I believe
this is fucked, to be fair. Like how they are going to be put on the forefront if the army strikes hot.
That much. I'm glad you're underestimating them. It was worth stealing their glory then. I'm positive they could.
You did that deliberately, just to, you know, keep them believing, keep them delusional. We need him back into the fold.
It won't go down the way the villains want it to. The next time the cherry blossoms fall, I hope we'll all be smiling.
Me too, but again, there's that bad feeling in my stomach.
Usually injure myself. However,
new developments have come through in terms of my abilities, so
this other thing. It's kind of like so it's my power, but it's manifesting in a way I've never experienced before.
Bakugo!
It needs more output than my body is prepared for. In my current state, I can only tolerate maintaining a certain amount of power. My baseline is about 10 to 15%, but Air Force needs around 20%.
He's going off
so
on the ramble.
Does that all make sense to you? At that point, even if I don't injure myself, there's a painful tingling to that, which is hard to juggle. I've been training so I can perform without thinking, but so far haven't had much luck.
Oh my god, he's still going. He's been going on for...
Quite the self-analysis.
Shut up!
I see. At heart,
Put up to figure out what will make me even better, to surpass you.
Statement. Oh, Todoroki's speaking again. Bold.
Very well.
Bold.
Let's not waste time.
Worthy of being called a hero. This is my choice, not yours.
Shit!
The only reason I came to this place is to use you. I came because it's beneficial for me, number one. Don't pretend to be a caring parent in front of my friends.
Oh, fuck!
Endeavor.
Even Endeavor got burnt with that one.
Age 15. When everyone else was thinking about what they wanted to run toward, I was still figuring out how to walk. No, to crawl.
To crawl, yeah.
Allowed me to control.
It takes me longer to get warmed up when it's cold out.
Bakugo, did you notice that?
There's nothing you could have possibly noticed that I didn't catch before you. But let's go ahead and hear it.
That turn, he used those flames to propel himself. It's about controlling the flames.
The old man's just copying my explosion. How are you just now noticing that, icy hot?
Yeah, guess it took me a while to figure it out.
Look at him though,
Let me point out one
shining.
more thing. I was aware of the glass villain's underlings before. You didn't help me.
Wow, petty.
Oh, wow, he's really using that.
You wanted to know what more there was to learn, correct? Don't make it in time, you don't get a bad grade. People don't come home.
Nice. Oh, that, yeah, and that comment, oh, people don't come home.
Shoto, Bakugo, I'm giving the two of you the same homework assignment. He isn't born knowing how to drive. Turning the wheel, pressing the gas and brake pedals, noting his surroundings. He learned to do those things individually, and then eventually learned to do them reflexively.
All in one, like instinctively.
Fern, even if you're using some of the same concepts you learned at school,
So you can hop
real-world
effortlessly.
experience is completely different. Don't forget what you've picked up in class, but get used to being out here. Because this is real life.
I will, increasing my power as quickly as I can. I'll learn everything there is. One thing at a time.
Step by step.
I'll go beyond.
Plus Ultra. Yep, a step-by-step process, isn't it, really, when it comes to mastering your abilities and all that shit. Ooh, so yeah, it's just a step at a time and whatnot, and, you know, it's all good, really. So, like the parallel he made with the man in the car driving and all of that, how that was a one step at a time sitch. Same here, really. So, yeah. And, yeah, it's great that there is this whole situation of, like, okay, teaching Deku about learning things, or learning or at least two things at once without thinking. And then you can move on to the next step and then throw that into the ring once you're ready, and then, yeah. So, yeah, awesome stuff. But yeah, I really enjoyed these 3 episodes, actually. Of course, we did get a bit of a greater idea in terms of, you know, Hawks and his infiltration further into the Liberation. How the comment about, you know, the attack will begin in 4 months is sticking true, seemingly. You know, there are also things you do worry about as well when it comes to coded messages, etc. So, yeah, but it is really, really great stuff. I did love the fact that we had that moment where, I mean, obviously throughout the episode we were having Endeavor try to give the kids a bit of an education, I guess. And did love the fact that Todoroki did stand up against him, because even though that Endeavor thinks he's making a little bit of progress when it comes to establishing a connectivity, I guess, with Todoroki, it's still early days anyway, so he's not going to he's not going to embrace him with open arms. So I'd say he has every right, really, to say, you know what, I'm only using you, bud. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was really, really cold, but at the same time, like I said, you can't really blame him whatsoever when it comes to how he still has huge disdain for his old man. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really great stuff overall. So yeah, but I am very, very intrigued to see where things are going to go with this arc. Yeah, as I mentioned, it will be great to follow not just what is going to be happening with this agency sitch for the trio, but also there's also the liberation war that is on the verge of breaking out, really. So yeah. So yeah, there was some really, really great moments. Like I said, Shoto basically using his father to become more like All Might was very, very cold, but very deserved as well, because as I mentioned, it's going to take some time before Endeavor can well, I don't know if it's going to be a possibility of Todoroki gaining some admiration for his father, because I mean, that's the abuse that he went through. It's very hard to recover from that. So yeah, but he's wanting to become more like All Might rather than Endeavor. So yeah, it was just really, really great stuff. And I really loved that moment where he just stood up against him, and Endeavor just had to absorb all that, because he had every right to call him out like that. So you can't really blame him for not fully forgiving Endeavor for what he's done. I mean, he even said, the methods you beat into me and all of that. I mean, it sounds very, very rough, but is he wrong? He's not wrong. So yeah, but you know what? I don't really blame him for coming out with the full intent. I'm only using you. You're a means for me to become greater, not as a person, but as a hero. I'm just using you, buddy. So yeah. And Deku's rambling about his quirk was just great, especially with Endeavor just absorbing all that as well. I felt like he went on for a full freaking minute when he rambled about his quirk and all of that. So, oy, bloody hell! But yeah, it was really, really great stuff, though, in terms of, preparation and all of that. Because that's it, though. There's a lot of preparation being made with not just what is happening with the three heroes in terms of being able to take one thing at a time and all of that, but also there's a lot of preparation for the villains as well in terms of planning this and recruiting a lot of heroes to join this cause, etc. So, yeah. And it really makes sense, as well, that Hawks is in the middle of this, especially with someone who has such good PR about him. And yeah, they caught he was being watched, of course. And that was his main worry. He was, trying to, get information in regard, or try to divulge information and brainwash the people and all of that. So, but it makes sense. He's got good PR, so he is very appealing. If you're going to have people join the cause. Obviously, Hawks is trying to put on a cover as much as possible when it comes to his true intentions and all of that. So, So yeah, but it is just you know what, I wouldn't be surprised if this is drawing I don't know, especially with the book and all of that, and especially with how devastating Tamura is, etc., which we already know, and you've got all of these villains banded up together. It would be surprising if there were some, like, Nazi resemblances to what is going on with this liberation army thing, so, yeah, but... Yeah, I mean, we already knew from the start that, Hawks was, you know, being undercover and all of that. It's just the main worry of what happens when he inevitably gets caught, right? And now I would say the stakes are higher because of the fact that, well, it seems like we're taking our time to peer behind the curtain a bit more, whereas, you know, previously it was the aftermath of course, what happened when Endeavor and Hawks stopped the Nomu, and okay, we got a bit more information out of that. Now we're having with this warning about the war kick-starting in like 4 months. We're taking a closer look in terms of what's going on behind the scenes, I guess, behind the curtain. So. Not just in terms of what the villains are planning, but Hawks as well, in terms of him being since we know he is pretending to be on their side, we're seeing, okay, this is how I can keep up my facade, but also be able to you know, get information and, you know, get all the heroes that might be drinking the Kool-Aid juice, etc., and stop them from being fully committed to Destro. Yeah, Destro's words and all of that. So yeah, but it is going to be a very exciting journey to go on. So yeah, but yeah, I really thought that this was a pretty great 3 episodes. Obviously, new arc, etc., that we're focusing on, especially with the war brewing. So yeah, and it is just very scary, like, especially with, of course, us fully like we're fully digesting this whole situation of the kids being called up and all. It is a very scary situation, and even Endeavor's like not really too pleased about things. So, but you know, the villains are just taking advantage of the impact that the hero society has had, and you know, you've gotten the call up for all of these students to potentially be ready and all of that, and it's scary. It is really it's really scary stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed these 3 episodes, so yeah, it's gonna be really amazing to see where things are gonna go for, I guess, next week's episodes. So yeah, with that said, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.